Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you are interested in supporting us a little further, you can become a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at $2 a month and go up for different price intervals that don't really give you any extra benefits. You're just supporting us. And if you feel like doing that, go ahead and do it. It's nice. I appreciate being supported. You know, I like seeing those little messages, people going, woo, good job. And I go, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining our community, you can join us through our Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. We do have open slots available for anybody who is interested in joining any of our games, including 2 new campaigns that each need 2 players to fire off. One is Wednesday early, the other is Friday early. If you're one of those people who wants to be a part of that, be sure to reach out and let me know. All right. Boris, tell us what happened last session, please.
Last session, the party was going to bed with inside the hobgoblin encampment. During Gray's watch, she had heard some commotion, and over there found a giant of a man, rippling with muscle, flowing blonde hair, a very interesting man. I don't know how to describe him. What was the word you would use, Joey?
Fabulous.
A fabulous?
Ostentatious.
Yes. Yeah. I thought there's the other word that you used. Himbo, I believe.
Himbo. Gregarious.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a whole lot of different...
True. After meeting him, we find out he is actually a Spalding, built completely differently than the other Spaldings. Tall but still kind of wide, just muscular, not fat. Patsy seems to dislike his family, and doesn't seem to mind that the hobgoblins are freely mining the tops of the mountain of the
netted formation.
Netted formation, thank you. I was looking down there real quick. Doesn't seem to mind. Patsy, having some family issues, kind of finds some kinship with the group, and they let him come along because Patsy honestly knows a decent amount of this area, which we did not have. We make our way towards the mountainside where we need to enter to go in, and as we're walking there, we encounter some giant apes. A giant ape. Luckily, there was no more than one. Patsy proving their fighting capabilities and being pummeled into the ground, but still standing, giving that frontline beef that we needed. We entered the cave system and found that... Well, actually, I believe we climbed up the mountain for a while. It was quite a climb, actually. Yeah. And we took a bit of a break where Gray and Patsy did some explaining of this creature that is underneath the netted formations, something called the Houndmaster. It is a species known to Comorder called the Fieldians. They've been hunted down, and they're pretty much endangered now, close to extinction. But it seems like they select a quarry, and when they select that quarry, they will do anything in their power to hunt them down, and nothing can really stop them. The only way to end it is to kill them or just tire them out and not let them get you. So the party was finally able to get up to the top, where Forrest had found some crystals within the actual tunnel system that was opposite of the crystal that he had. One that he had was moonlight, while the crystals within the cave were a sunlight-based crystal. Night was coming. They decided to set up camp and stayed in the dome for the night, where I believe Dar had sent out his bird to kind of scout ahead and see what he could find during his watch. At that time, Dar got some interesting messages from his bird when he came back, saying he must return to his master. Dar dismissed him and let Forrest kind of know what happened. So when Forrest was up for his watch, he woke up Flea to help him with some testing. They sent out some rabbits and found that only one came back. And while they were waiting, they caught a glimpse of the other one walking up as well, attached to a chain that went up to what we presume is the Houndmaster. And as he stared into the group and selected his quarry and began moving towards said person, the light of day shone through the tunnel and he disappeared.
Now, thank you so much for giving that riveting re-experience of what we all just had. Forrest, I need you to give me a charisma save.
Oh, fuck. Well, a charisma save, eh?
Bye, Forrest.
Hey, easy now.
Run, Forrest.
Oh, that wasn't a save, but that's fine.
Well, roll a save. It has to be an intentional roll, not an accidental. But roll.
Why is it an advantage?
I don't know. It's not.
There you go.
Flea.
Yeah.
You left the dome just to go relieve yourself a little. And when you come back, you see Forrest is sitting there, staring down the tunnel, eyes wide open and mouth agape, unmoving.
Hey, brother.
You are currently stunned. Incapacitated.
I see how it is. What did I do this time? You know, brother, I really hate the silent treatment.
Flea, you see your bunny is now hopping over to you, despite the fact that your spell expired hours ago. By the way, you should remove a 3rd level spell slot for your summon.
Yeah.
You summon a bunch of dire rabbits.
Yeah, I made sure it was missing, so.
All right, that's the only thing that should be missing, though, I believe, right? Yeah.
Brother, do you see that? And I'll shake his leg, grab his leg, and kind of give him a little shake.
The moment Flea touches you, Forrest, you snap out of your,
Fuck.
You've been imagining what would have happened if that creature actually got to you. You imagined it breaking through your dome with its bare fist and grabbing you and pummeling you into nothing but pulp on the ground.
Who wants tea?
I'll take some.
Did no one else see that? Or what?
Well, everybody else was sleeping except you and Flea.
Oh
but
my god.
yeah, we can say it's time that everybody starts waking up.
Yeah, oh my god.
Unless
yeah,
you
like
wanted
George-
like 5 minutes of privacy, that's your
Oh no, I yelled out loud. Did no one else see that?
See
you mean
what?
George? George, he's talking about George. George came back alone.
The bunny?
dire
No,
bunny.
not the bunny.
Or
well-
Rabbit George.
They made him No one else saw that thing that was attached to George that was carrying it? No? Okay.
So what?
Her?
So what?
There was a person walking George up the tunnel towards us.
Your
And it
brother?
like reached out its hand and we locked eyes and it just got kind of,
I
George,
didn't
George
hear
is trying to get
anything.
into the dome.
George is not allowed in the fucking dome.
Okay.
This one's for Rich. That story bugs me.
Yeah. Just to
Time stamp too fucking early. 21 minutes.
Look, all I'm saying, you know that story you were talking about of this Fieldian,
Yes.
how he picks his quarry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was that motherfucker.
You saw it.
He was carrying the rabbit. Listen, Dar last night said that he sent his bird down the hallway, and his bird came back and was acting weird and said, "Oh, I must head back to my master."
My bird always acts weird, so don't read too much into that.
No,
That's
it's
true.
It could be Faye.
I don't know. It could be someone who's just good at controlling animals in some regard.
Is the Houndmaster.
Yeah, I expected more just dogs, but yeah.
Oh, did it run off or?
I don't know, Dar. You said you sent him away because he flew back down the hall.
I meant the Houndmaster.
Yeah.
Whatever you saw.
Well, the light came up and he disappeared. Like the sunlight
Torch.
came up. The sunlight came up. Oh, it's probably bright in here because the
No more
sunlight's
torch.
Oh
filling-
yeah, the sun is open. Yeah. Sorry, the sun is up. It's not open. It never closes.
Gray. Question.
Gerber, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have it now, but do you have capabilities of making sunlight?
Yeah.
You do? Like actual sunlight or just light?
Sunlight.
Okay, that's good to know.
Sorry, I got a break. Just the halo behind Gray as you're saying that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can make
Yeah.
sunlight.
Got a pocket
Perfect.
full of sunshine.
I didn't
I
know
shot
you
a
did
pocket
anything
full
but
of
put it
sunshine.
in a dirt.
Yeah, I know. I just, I never think of Gray as having a shining presence, but that's fine.
Remember when we were fighting the vampires?
Yeah, daylight, right?
Yes.
All right, just making sure. All right.
I forgot y'all fought vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Patsy's, he's having a good morning.
So many push-ups in the corner. Patsy's just like, ugh, here, ugh, ugh.
It's getting really sweaty in this dome. just undo it. The must.
Rage is gonna just go over and sit on top of Patsy's back, give an extra workout.
302. Ugh.
Did he just say 302?
Dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's more bones than you had at your body, even when they were broken.
I was just gonna say.
No,
that's
when
a
they
lot
were
of-
broken, they were increased. So
I was just gonna say that was a lot of push-ups. No need to bring up like that kind of subject. Thanks. Anyways,
How many did you do when your body was pumped? Did you do 3?
funny. No. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. The best way to forget about it is just to ignore it. Like it wasn't even there. Even though it was pretty fucking awesome.
I'm sure if you do plenty of practice, you can do a push-up eventually.
Oh, I meant drinking the vampire's blood, but yeah, that works too.
What's a vampire?
It's a thing. It's a creature.
I would not.
Go ahead and roll.
Like an owl?
Wait, that's
There he goes.
So Patsy, you're not sure when it happened, but right now Flea is beside you, keeping count with you, doing push-ups.
387.
You go, little man. Ugh. Ugh.
Flea, give me an athletics check. I'm curious. You don't have far to go, but
Is Flea Is Flea in regular form?
Yeah.
Is Flea right
8.
next to Patsy?
Whew. Oh, that's good for today. I'll take a little break.
I was just thinking about switching
Yeah.
seats.
You managed exactly 1 push-up. Or sorry, 387 was the one.
Yeah, so I think this thing's not like locked down. Just might have like a curse on it that it can't be in the sunlight, and that's why it stays in here.
That would make sense as to why it's trapped.
But but why would it go out at night? That's the real question.
Maybe it's nocturnal.
There is that, but a part of me, if it has to do with sunlight, it could go out at night. Right?
Yeah.
But what if moonlight also affects it?
That could make some sort of sense. So the only time it would have a chance to get out would be during like a new moon.
Yeah. What moon phase are we in?
Roll me a nature check. Let's see if you know. You didn't take proficiency in horoscopes.
I don't know why that's... There we go. 19, though.
19. You're a little bit past 3/4 moon. You probably have a full 4 more days before the full moon. Whatever that equates to. I don't know that much about lunology.
So we're past to the 3/4 moon and we're nearly to a full moon. Okay.
Yeah.
So this thing's down here.
Long way around.
We have to go through here anyways, so can't really turn back.
Well,
I look
Gray's
behind
got
me.
her sunlight.
What?
It only lasts an hour at a time.
How long does it take to activate?
A few seconds.
Do you
Okay.
cast it on an object or a location?
Let me check the trail.
It's a great question.
I would think you.
Point you choose
Okay.
within range. If the point is on an object or you hold... Yeah, it can move with you if it's on an object. But you have, what, 2 of those, 3 of them a day?
Couldn't we wait
Three.
until we actually need it? I mean,
Yeah, no, don't cast it right now.
No, yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything to be worried about. I mean, my brother, he's really smart, so he can help get us out of these situations. And Gray's really good at helping us, and Patsy seems to be worth his weight. So,
Hey, Flea.
yes, brother.
I would suggest you not summon anything while we're down here. Especially when we face him.
Okay, I don't really ever. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the rabbit still...
Yeah, the rabbit's still chilling.
Flea, can you ask the rabbit some questions?
Oh, yeah, that's a...
Sure. And then in beach. Oh my gosh.
Beast.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Popular
I was
day.
wondering if we could.
Cowabunga.
Let me try that
You need to call
one
people
more.
shoobies and like...
Speech of the Woods. That's the one I was looking for. So I'm gonna try to speak to it in Beast. See if it understands. And
Okay. So what do you say?
Just
how are you this morning? You've been here. I'm surprised you haven't gone away. I like having you here.
My master wants me to attack.
Who does he want you to attack?
It looks at Forrest.
Flea, why is it looking at me and like salivating?
I don't. He hasn't
Likes
really
you.
said yet.
Cox ray of frost.
So I will go back to speaking in Speech of the Woods to the rabbit. Was there something that my brother did that offended your master? I mean, sometimes my brother says stuff he doesn't mean. He's not very social.
My master wants his hide to add to his collection.
Oh, interesting. And what was? I'm sorry. I was being rude. What was your master's name?
My master has no name.
Yes. Did I interest you in someone else? And I'll glance at Rijendar.
Roll me a persuasion, please.
Wow.
Of course, this is in Speech of the Woods, so you guys don't know. All right.
Hey, look, it likes me now.
As a ranger, I can't understand this, right?
Yeah. Did I tell you you have beast speech?
I don't think so.
Then no. I know druids get it for free, and certain races get it for free. Like
yeah,
purple
and then this
stuff.
is actually, and then this is similar. Speech of the Woods here.
Well, yeah,
But anyway.
I changed speech of the woods.
To
I made
beast.
it better. It's beast speech,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Makes it easier. Yeah, no, I agree.
But yeah, Forrest, the rabbit is squatting down and looks like it's ready to pounce on you.
Now,
It's just a
George,
rabbit.
he doesn't taste very. Maybe can you just lead us to your master, and we'll follow you, and you can
Forrest,
deliver
does
your.
a 16 hit?
No.
The rabbit lunges forward towards you, and you manage to grab it by the shoulders as its two massive fangs are trying to snap into your neck. Like, this bunny is actively trying to kill Forrest.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead? Okay. What is that? Wisdom? Oh, it failed. Roll your damage.
Yeah. It's 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
8.
That's enough to kill a dire bunny. You all watch as the bunny, like, its head starts wraithing around, and then it just disappears, turning into dust. Flee, like they usually do when they're supposed to be dismissed.
Sorry, Flea.
Well, there goes breakfast.
That was a feisty little bunny.
Yeah.
He did like
George will
you.
be back. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. He I don't know what his master sent him to bring Forrest back to fetch him.
Why?
He didn't really say. When I asked him that, he kind of leapt at you and tried to.
Oh, he didn't say, Flea?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I did offer him. I did ask him if we could
Sorry,
just
what?
follow him back.
Sorry, what?
Well, I offered that we could follow him back to his master, who has no name.
Mm-hmm.
So, this rabbit was told to bring me back.
Yeah, so I think we should go find this no-named bunny master.
Yeah. Totally. If you summon things, this guy has 12 arms, Flea. 12 arms. And their people had chains on those arms that they could take over things. So if you summon 8 wolves, what if he just takes over all 8 and then does to me what you did to that vampire?
Flying snakes.
No.
No. Okay.
Worse.
What about
Joey.
just? What about just
Yes.
like one thing, like a giant spider? Go ahead, Dar.
Yes, Dar.
If I were to resummon Talon and cast Huntsmark on him, and he went off to his master, would that be a way to kind of keep track of where the master is?
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll summon Talon, and if he flies off, I'll cast Huntsmark on him.
All right. Talon will appear. Yes, Forrest?
I was just nothing. You're good.
Okay. Talon appears directly beside you, Dar. Looks over at you. Looks back down the tunnel. Then back over at you.
What?
And then takes off flying, but heads outside of the mountain.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
Your bird is
Talon.
poorly trained.
Talon, where are you going?
If
I'm
only.
hungry.
If
What
only
about
we
your
had
master?
a holy hand grenade.
Yes.
I don't have a master. And it just keeps flying outside.
We do still have some holy water.
The bunny's gone. We don't need the holy hand grenade.
Yes, we have holy water. I'm honestly looking through my possibilities of things. There are a couple things I could do, but Flea, can I get in the bag, please?
I don't think you'll fit.
I didn't mean like I need to look through the bag. Thank
Oh
you.
yes. Here you go, brother. And I'll hand him the bag.
All
And
right.
Talon, I'm sure will be back. He's just gonna maybe just go around the mountain.
Yeah. Sorry, he told you he's gonna go. He's hungry. He's gonna go eat breakfast.
Wait,
like
the
a good
blood well
hawk.
the blood well is gone, right?
Bloodwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, the skull is gone.
Okay, I see it in magic items, so I was confused.
Oh yeah. I was confused as well. I was like, Bloodwell.
Yeah, I was like, this is in our magic item list right now. If it
Well,
is,
I
I'm
don't
about to
know.
use- Gray,
Oh,
you
it's
destroyed
gone.
it. Yeah, you destroyed it.
It's
didn't you?
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was.
okay.
Yeah, she destroyed it back
Okay,
at the
alright.
place.
Alright.
Get that one.
I'm going to be taking the potion of gaseous form, just so you all know.
Okay.
This is my possibility of getting out of jail free
Sure, yeah.
by using that and flying. So, we also,
Alone.
for anyone else to know, we have a potion of frost giant strength and a potion of lightning resistance. So, if someone wants one on them, I
Swole
suggest.
flea.
I mean, yeah, never know. I mean, it might even be good on me at some point if I have to fight someone.
I just imagine Flea, like SpongeBob mode of blowing up his arms, and they're just sitting there.
It's like the floaties, and he just.
So we need to find this. I guess we might as well go in, yeah? I mean, not like you guys have to really worry about much. It's not like you're being hunted by the Houndmaster. That
Well, he didn't-
Commodore wants to murder. Or that all of Commodore feared.
True, he only seems to want you.
What can I say?
That is a comfort.
Maybe he just wants to talk.
Does he want to talk?
Do not worry, Forrest. This will be a good morning exercise. We can really kind of stretch our limbs and muscles out here.
Don't work out, Patsy.
He'll pull something.
Don't work out.
Yeah,
my
he-
legs.
He can't even do a push-up.
Well, you
Listen.
can.
I don't need to do push-ups. I'll just have someone do the pushing up for me. One day.
Take me his hand.
Unseen servant. Just sit on him.
Carry me.
Carry me.
Did we want to like make breakfast before we go, or just have a quick berry?
Berries work.
Well, if sunlight's an issue, then I suggest we eat something real quick and get going.
I think I'll bury and use as much daylight as we have.
I'll hand everyone a good berry.
May I have two?
Oh God.
If you want, I mean, one would be good, but here's two.
One for each thigh, thank you.
Oh my God.
That makes sense.
All right, Patsy, are you actually eating 2 whole good berries?
Yeah. Am I gonna die?
Con save.
Patsy explodes.
1 good berry is enough food and water for an entire day for any medium-sized creature.
Am I medium?
You are still technically medium, yes.
Just on the inside of medium.
Yeah. So yes.
You won't
con
explode
save.
though. You could have.
Just
probably just
instantly
get a little-
poops his pants.
You might get a little bloated, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Roll your save.
What?
Con save.
Oh shit. I missed that. Okay, here we go.
11. Yeah, you are very bloated and lethargic for like the first half of the day until you work off those extra empty calories and carbs you put into your body.
Great.
How many of those do you have, Lee? If you could feed like 10 of them to the hound master, that might take care of a problem.
Yeah, that would be. Maybe I can make a smoothie or something and offer it to him.
Just have Forrest run up to him with a few in his mouth, and so when he gets eaten,
What? Why would he eat me?
it's an option.
No.
Oh,
Lee,
It's the
you know he wants to
discount.
do something way worse than just eat him. He wants his skin.
he puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
All right.
Look at me, I'm Leatherface.
So, as we're walking, so brother, I'm thinking we might want to, and the rest of us, come up with a plan just in case he wants to do more than talk.
Well, a lot of my tactics seem like they're going to be pretty useless. The best bet is to, I don't know. I mean, I
Run.
feel like he could probably just break through any of the things I make, so the safety of the bubble is pretty much gone.
Or maybe you should walk in the middle just in case he wants to.
Oh yeah, I'm already in the middle. It's already. I am in the middle of the group right now.
Is there anything that we could do to your skin to make it so it can't come off?
Why,
God.
why are you worried about my skin coming off, Flea?
No reason in particular. I just you
No.
went through a lot recently, and you had all your bones broken, and now they're healing. I would just hate for them to fall out.
Yeah. Like maybe something to tell you they want my skin.
I love out of context D&D quotes. Is there anything we can do to make your skin not come off?
Eh?
I don't think it's anything to worry about now, but the rabbit was gonna.
Jason, mute.
Yeah.
Jason, mute, please.
Oh, sorry.
The rabbit is loud.
Yeah. God, I can still hear it coming after me. I guess we'll worry about it as he's bringing the knife down to my flesh. How about that, Flea?
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I mean, there is something I can do to make it where he at least is dissuaded from attacking you.
What are you thinking?
I could cast Sanctuary on you,
I don't know.
Hmm.
Might work.
but we'd have to. It's only lasts for a minute.
How about this?
Hmm.
Let's go in. I'm hoping there's information down here. Now, the chance of us running into him if these crystals do not go throughout the entire area is a possibility. I'd say we should probably take some of these with us and use them, honestly. I don't have the equipment, though. And I think chances are we will find some information down here because we're here for the brooch. We're not here to kill him or fight him. We're here to get the brooch. So
That's true.
anything we can do to just get out of here is great. I have a feeling he can find me however he wants.
Great point, brother. And there's no rabbits right now, so the situation isn't dire.
Yes, yep.
God fucking.
Yep.
No. Okay, what's the
47
timestamp?
minutes.
I feel like you should have your finger like hovered over the button whenever asked.
I'm really
talks.
I'm really hoping they'll have information down here. That would be our best bet.
Yep.
And we got this giant hunk of meat to hold him down, so maybe we'll be all right. Slaps Patsy on like his hand probably only like touches part of the lat. Just...
Patsy swats his back because he thinks a mosquito landed on him.
Pretty much. My hand is just purple now.
So yeah. Yeah, marching order, please.
Middle.
I'll take a front spot.
I'm guessing Patsy and Gray in the front. Well,
so
for
Gray
stealth,
Ridge.
maybe.
Don't put Gray in the front.
Yeah, Patsy could be front.
Patsy is front.
Man.
And I assume Dar will be middle front, and Flea will be back front.
Am I in the back?
No, move yourselves where
I
you
can't
want to be.
understand. I'm like looking at the character. I'm like, I don't.
All right,
How are
so
we going? Okay, are we going up and down, or are we going left and right? I'm so confused.
We're gonna make a circle.
Left to right. You are traveling towards the right. So who's in the front? We're gonna make a circle. All right, guys.
Patsy.
Pyramid.
Oh, this is great. Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Our
I feel
elementary school teachers hated us all, every single one of
Yes.
us.
I've got this. Boom.
I was the kid who always shook my head and said, "I'll be last." Like,
We
just...
got smushed by Patsy.
I
Think about it.
I was the kid that like didn't sit in the chair and was like sitting under, like hanging off the chair upside down like the entire class. So yeah, they hated me.
Whatever. I'll go in the
I
front.
think we should do a
since no
T
one-
formation. We can have
I'll
Patsy
go in
in
the front.
T
Since
pose.
nobody wants to go to the front.
Patsy's in the front.
No, we need the flying duck formation, everybody. Let's
Yeah.
just...
So I think if we do a T, we can have Patsy in the front, and then right behind would be Gray Forest Ridge, and then followed up by Flea and then Dar at the back.
So what you're suggesting is move the bird.
So like a T. Yeah. So, yep.
This.
Yep.
Hey, Patsy.
Cool.
You see well in the dark.
Oh God.
Nope,
as
I'm
well as
squatting
any
in the back.
human.
We may want to reconsider.
There's not much to see in here, really.
Wait, is
Sure,
it?
I'll lead.
Wait, are the
Patsy,
stones?
switch places with me.
Are the stones making light though, Joey?
Inside the cavern, no. They were reflecting light last night that gave a little bit of luminance. But the only light you have is from the direct hole in the side of the cavern coming from the actual sun.
All right, Patsy, take the wing. I'll lead.
I love this formation. Cleric first.
Yeah, I was very surprised that we're putting Gray in the front.
Well, because I can see best.
I can see if you want me to go in front.
Dar and Gray are the only ones with dark vision.
Being
Yeah, we need
correct.
someone behind us, though, Dar. We need a good backdoor protector.
So we need to keep
Okay.
watch of that back door.
I'll check in on Tal and see if he answers, and if not, I'll put him back in his pocket
All right, what do
dimension.
you say? What do you say to him?
Talon, are you done eating? You need to come join us.
Yeah. And he flies back in within a minute or so. Just perches on your shoulder.
Do you remember what happened last night?
Last night? No, you sent me away.
Yeah, then you said you had to go to your master.
No, I didn't. I don't have a master.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'll put you in your pocket dimension right now, since it's not gonna be a whole lot of flying in the air.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Goes away.
Blink.
Alrighty. So you all are moving with the T pose through the net formation.
Can I just turn on a light? Because this is just walking
Yeah.
through the dark just seems
Wow.
unreasonable.
There's a spell that allows you to see better? That's amazing.
Thank you. I'm using light.
I was thinking about moving stealthily without a light source.
Well, as a rogue, you can go ahead of us, Ridge.
And then, brother, we do have a hooded lantern in the back. I'm sure you saw it.
Yeah,
when
I will pull out the hooded lantern and cast light on the inside of the hooded lantern. Mm-hmm. Use that.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
I don't know. I'm just saying, stealthily, we don't know what's in here, but also, wouldn't it just be better for us to walk around with the light on? Because, I mean,
Fair.
You can't see anything, so you stealthing up to it probably won't
What do
do
you
anything. Well, you're human, aren't you?
Of a sort. I got something I can use. Here, tell you what, why don't I connect us again, and I'll be ahead, maybe 30 feet. Keep an eye out for anybody who's licking their lips and whispering your name.
Okay.
As a food way. All right. Yeah. Visual. Oh, and I guess I gotta figure out who I'm connecting to. It's a D8, right?
Oh, it's your ability.
So for 7 hours, me, Gray, Forrest, and Patsy.
Wow, I see. Not Flea or Dar. Cool. I
No,
guess you are
but Patsy has
naturist,
never
aren't
done
you?
this before.
Oh,
Well,
Patsy.
Gray because Gray can see better, Forrest because Forrest is in danger, and Patsy because reasons.
Patsy,
Because
what are
Patsy.
your surface thoughts right this second?
Oh no.
That's exactly the reason.
God. He's thinking about what exercises he's gonna do later after all this is done. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Second.
that Dar, who can see in the dark and is in the back, protecting the back, might be a better idea. But all right, if you want to hear about exercising, go ahead.
Well, it's just the surface thoughts that the other three now have to listen to.
And each time he walks, he like purposefully squeezes his glutes to get a little bit more out of the movement.
I settle my surface thoughts after I realize that that Ridge connected us.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I suddenly start to hear like exercise, and I'm like, what the? Oh, we're connected.
Who
Like,
in the
and
hell
that just
would ever
rings
do
out
that?
like, it's like, oh fuck. That's what you hear from Gray.
So yeah. Patsy, you heard Gray say, "Oh fuck," but it was different. It came from like in your head.
Hello?
Did you say that out loud or in your head?
In my head.
He says it out loud.
You hear in your head, Patsy. It's a thing that Ridge can do. We're speaking in our minds. So think what you want other people to hear.
Well, no, Gray. Think what you want me or Gray or Ridge. The other two cannot hear us.
Still a little limited.
In your mind.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then he's quiet for a second, and then he starts thinking of his favorite, like, little cavern tune.
Take me off. Take me off. Take me off.
Puddles appear on the wall. Puddles appear.
Forrest, you can disconnect yourself if you want to,
You can.
but it's permanently disconnected until he reuses the ability.
I disconnect.
Yeah.
All right. Ba-ding. Now it's Gray, Patsy, and Ridge.
It's
And
the
I've-
D&D version of Eye of the Tiger.
It's the eye of the beholder.
Uh, Gray is just like, you know what? I've lived
idea.
with Forrest and Flea. This is not that bad. It's at least rhythmic.
Just not a lot of thoughts up there.
So, are we not using the light, or are we using the light?
Let's use the light
Okay,
and
thank
let's
God.
be quiet as we can be.
The ridge will be
Um,
about 30 feet ahead past the light, just in case.
Wait, player question, quick.
Yeah.
Mine's being connected. This is just for communication. There's no other part or benefit to the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's silent communication. Whatever your surface thoughts are, all of you can connect them to one another. Or the three of you can.
Hey, Ridge, just so you know, it does go out to dim light for 30 feet, past the 30 feet of regular light.
Heck.
Yep.
60 feet then.
Yes.
Trying to
Well,
stay
if
ahead
it's
of
in
the
a
light.
if it's in a hooded lantern, you can lower that down to 10
It's-
foot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
So
thought it
it's-
was
Hooded
like
lantern
five-
provides the cover needed to lower that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
I thought
the benefit of it.
I thought the
Yeah.
hooded lantern was 5 feet of dim light if you close it.
It's 5 or 10, either or. That's fine. You now only have 5 feet of dim light compared to 60 feet.
Oh, I was trying to see things.
Well, I mean, you don't have to close it all the way. You can just 3/4 close it.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll put it
Yeah.
down a little bit. I'll put it down.
Dude, there's a crank. You can adjust it. You know, adjust whatever the hue you want. Yeah. Just keep in mind, Forrest, it requires your one hand to hold.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, could I have Moonin fly next to me while holding it?
How much does it weigh?
I don't know.
We're just talking about having animals summoned right now.
He's not an animal.
It weighs 2 pounds. Right,
What
he's a
is-
familiar that is fey in nature.
Oh, no. I'm asking,
Wait.
could he carry it?
I'm looking at his strength score now.
What is
Yes.
what is the carrying capacity of a African swallow?
You know,
I'll cast-
2 African
Uh,
swallows.
We're not.
I'll
gonna-
cast Mage Hand and pick up the lantern. Let's go.
Hey, that's nice.
Oh,
Of
thanks.
course, I keep that going.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does your mage hand look like, Dar?
It looks like a hand. I guess in a leather glove. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
As we're
Yeah.
taking all this time getting started, I'm going to cast Locate Object, and I'm going to think about a brooch.
Roll that in chat for me, please. Thousand feet of you. I think you guys are 3/4 of a mile high right now, correct?
Yep.
All right, let me do some quick maths. Yep. Mile, 5,280 feet. So 0.75, 3,960. So that this covers 1/4 of the entire mountain at a time,
Oh my god.
or
Not
the
bad.
entire section of the mountain you guys are in
Mm-hmm.
at a time. So, Gray, as you cast it, let me read this right. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of you sense the direction of the object location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet. If the object is in motion, you know movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you, as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Generally, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. So that's the ability you're using. Are locating the nearest of a particular kind. This spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path between you and the object. Well, this is not a lead-based mountain, so it's fine. Alrighty. You do not sense the object within range of you, Taryn.
Fuck.
Not Taryn, Gray. It must be deeper down.
We're going to have to go pretty much all the way down. I didn't sense a brooch anywhere near us. So this is going to be a hike.
Great. Joey, what do we see in this cavern stuff?
As you all begin walking down this path, you can tell that it is a long, gradual slope path that curves around every 80 feet or so to a different level of this mountain. As you descend downwards on this path, you start noticing inside of the netted formation, inside of these soft, white, glowing, grayish-looking rocks, there are shadows in them that Gray is the only one who can easily discern. Those shadows look like people that are stuck in there. They're not moving, presumably not alive, but almost crystallized in this stone. Underneath about 3-4 feet of it.
So there's, like, figures like bodies?
Yeah.
I'm using an Eyes of the Grave.
Okay. That allows you to sense any of the undead within, what's the range, 30 feet of you?
60.
60, okay. You sense somewhere nearby that there is an undead. Does it tell you the direction or anything like that? Roll the ability in chat for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
As part of your awareness, until the end of the next turn, you know the location of any of them within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic. So yeah, a little bit below you, maybe like 20 feet below you, and another 20 feet into this formation, there appears to be a few of them that might be undead.
Telepathically, eyes up, everyone. Some of these are active undead. And then just looks back to Forrest. There's undead. As quietly as she can.
What about Dar?
Dar hears.
Well, she's trying to keep it quiet so he can pass the message along.
He always gets up out.
Oh, we're playing Whisper Down the Lane. Forrest, what do you say? Muted.
There's undead.
Lee, what do you say?
I say, it's instead.
Instead? What?
That's what I whispered to Dar. It's instead.
What instead?
No idea.
Anywho. You all continue down this path. And Gray, by the time your Eyes of the Grave are about to expire, you get to a location, a lower level down here that actually branches into that general direction you sense the undead coming from. You see what looks like broken up pieces of this mountain littering the grounds and falling downwards. This crafted tunnel of sorts leading forward, and you see what looks to be 3 individuals who are mostly submerged in the water itself. You see their hands are inside of the rock. You see their lower half of their body is as well, leaving nothing but their elbows, torso, and up outside of it.
In water, you said?
Sorry, that was I misspoke that one. The stone. In the stone. Patsy, one of them looks like one of the miners that were sent out here from your family.
I know this man. Family hired him for, unfortunately, a very low wage to come out here as a miner.
Well, it's not him anymore.
Patsy will just bow his head and keep moving.
Did the path branches, right?
It does.
Which way do we go? That one seems slightly treacherous. Just a little bit.
Can I shine the light on the walls and just see if I see anything like writing or
Okay.
any sort of work stone that's not just like tunneled out, but like something that's like potentially like
All right. You start shining it, and there are symbols along the walls etched into it. Do you understand not primordial, Sylvan?
I do.
Okay. The etchings seem to be night by night, left in this hell. I'll find my way out, and I'll make all of those people pay. And then you just see make them pay, make them pay, make them pay, over and over again, etched into the walls.
Those bodies, were they any movement to them at all, or?
Roll me a perception check, please.
No one else asked. Do.
If I'm closer, I'll ask Ray. Instead, what?
Huh?
You said instead?
I said undead.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Oh, are these the undead?
Yes.
The one of them looks over towards you, Flea. Yeah, they seem to still be moving. And then it begins saying something. Do any of you speak Hungrul by any chance?
I don't on this one. I didn't have any extra languages.
Nope.
Normally I take it, but I didn't take it on this one.
Yes. Lasadia. 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 None of you understand what it's trying to say.
Hey, Forrest, I think this one's friendly too.
I don't know, Rich. I think he was saying he wants to take your skin off.
It's a possibility.
Do they look... Go ahead, Forrest.
I was just gonna say, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm going nowhere near those things, thank you.
All right, well, if you guys are
am
walking down that path, you're going to have to give me some type of acrobatics roll to get past them.
I am.
Do they look... I know that they're undead, and I know that they don't look pleasant.
Yeah, yeah.
But do they have... is there any menace to their appearance?
Insight check, Lee.
I'll do one as well.
Casper, help me out. 13.
Go for it, Gray. 18. Flea, I mean, they look pretty harmless. Gray, these are beginning stages of necromancy sitting into them. They were probably alive within the past few days, but now foul magic has consumed them. They are, if anything, just an echo of who they once were. But yeah, Flea, I mean, they look, not happy or pleasant, but they don't look that bad. You've seen urchins before.
Maybe we should help them out and help free them.
They're gone, Flea.
Well,
And I will take a spear and jab it at the head of the one closest to me.
All right. While you were doing that, Patsy is trying to nimbly make their way through them. And Patsy, one of them does get a bite out of you for 6 points of piercing.
Little bugger.
Bites right onto your buttocks.
No! Not there!
And immediately there is a spear sink right into its head. Then it stops moving.
Patsy looks up to figure out where the spear came from.
Great.
What?
I'm saving my spells.
Thank you.
And then to the next one.
All right.
So we'll draw 2 arrows and try to shoot them. How many of them are there?
3.
Okay, you'll shoot the second and third one.
Well, you shoot the third one because Gray was already moving in towards the second one, and sink, your arrow goes right into the head. Gray, you walk past the first one and stab into the second one's head before it gets to make a move. Everyone else notices the first one Gray stabbed in the head, it stopped moving. But now that the spear was pulled out, it's starting to move again. I need you to give me a dex save, Gray.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna bite you. 3 points of piercing damage as it sinks its teeth right into your, left arm.
Ah!
I'm going to attempt to, I'll make a thorn whip appear and I'll attempt to thorn whip it off of Gray to break the...
Alright. Ka-chow! You rip at its head and it snaps backwards and stops moving for a moment.
I'll shoot the first 2.
Alright. Sink, sink. Your arrows sink into them and they stop moving. Gray, you would even easily notice that there's an active amount of necromantic energy flooding into them. If they're allowed to not have something causing them to be dead, they will become undead again. So his arrows need to stay to keep them dead.
Yeah. Dar, leave the arrows where they are so that they'll stay dead.
I wasn't planning on taking them out.
Good.
Be sure to remove 3 of your arrows then, Dar.
I'm going to attempt to
yes,
use a flask of holy water on one of them. Or whatever of holy water, whatever we have.
Are you just like dousing it, or are you like smashing it against its head, or what?
I don't think I would get too... Yeah, I'm just going to...
Yeah, that motion.
douse it.
Yeah,
Douse
okay.
it, yeah.
Yeah, just shake it a little bit on it. Right in the face.
Holy
That's all you need to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not a cleric. It's okay. Don't worry. He doesn't work for the church.
Great.
Anyways. Yes, I feel no. So yeah, you douse it on the face of the creature, and you watch as the holy water sinks into the creature's head itself and just begins eroding and destroying the head. Almost like acid to it.
Perfect. I have like 20 vials still, so I'll do the other 2.
Alrighty. Now, Dar, you can get your arrows back.
Yay!
They're a little icky, but it's fine.
Joey, I had been like kind of studying the stones from afar.
Okay.
So the creatures, their hands are trapped within these stones, correct?
Their lower halves of their body and their hands almost all the way up to their elbows. Like, the bulk of their forearm is stuck in there. It's the torso and head and shoulders and elbows that are out.
Okay.
Well, right now, their heads aren't. Their heads are gone.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's a nightmare.
As it's is it just like the head melted from that portion, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Interesting.
So to douse 3 of them, that will be 1 whole bottle of holy water.
I don't.
Using mold earth, I'm going to write on the rock. Not rock, undead in common.
Okay. Yeah. For the next guy.
Not rock, is it country?
117.
Does anyone
All right,
else?
find gray because of that. Not rock, undead instead.
Patsy takes the chalk from Flea and writes his name on the wall.
Oh, it's a
Patsy.
spell. I'm doing it with magic.
Patsy
He
takes
takes
the
it-
spell from Flea and just.
This is mine. Does anyone else find it strange that those zombies are encased in stone, gem,
Rock,
rock?
I think is.
No one finds that strange that they're encased within that. And Patsy, you said you recognized one of them?
Yes,
Like-
one was a miner hired by our family, so I'm not sure if some of the rock caved in while they were working or if the rock consumed part of them while they were working.
Undead do live for a long time, so.
I know,
it's-
but he
it's-
saw them recently, and the fact that rock was growing around its body.
The magic hadn't quite taken complete hold, so it's only a few days old.
Yeah. So the
Most.
thing is, what if the Houndmaster is the one doing this? I only
That
say
makes
this
sense.
Move through
because
things,
I only say this because that those etchings, those markings up above, I think they wrote that.
What does it say?
Night by night, left in this hell, I will find my way out and make them pay.
Yep, that
What
sounds.
What about that one? I'm just pointing at the one that just repeats, make them pay.
Yeah, it seems like whoever the Houndmaster is really wants to make them pay.
Oh, that's why it's repeated. Makes
I mean,
sense.
I mean, you said these people are like endangered and were hunted down and stuff like that. That's kind of
And the druids that kept it here.
Where are
interesting.
the druids?
It's a good question. We might find out if we go deeper.
The druids are the ones that have the brooch.
Yep. So I guess we just keep going.
I'll add one more line, paid in full.
Should we go quietly?
Yes. Generally the best way to move about.
All right, everybody, roll your stealth of 3.
I want you to know that most of us don't stealth well.
That's why I'm 60 feet ahead.
Fortunately, I do.
Gray and heavy? Wait, who rolled heavy?
Patsy's effing nimble.
Nine.
9.
2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing somebody here. Oh, I have to roll Dar.
Dar.
Okay.
Gray, you're wearing heavy armor?
Ooh!
Regardless of any of you, he will succeed.
What did I roll?
You rolled a
Nat
natural
20.
20.
Yeah.
So the group average comes out to 16.
Yeah, me.
So, you're all trying to be as quiet as possible. Dar, even to all of you, none of you really recognize that Dar is following behind. He's not making a single sound, a single peep, almost as if he's melding into the stone in the surrounding area. You all begin traveling deeper into this set of caverns, and it continues to look like a hand-chiseled location. Whereas everything else was perfectly smooth, this is rough around all of the edges. Ridge, you're in front, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me look at something. Your passive is 11?
Yeah, it's pretty low.
All right, I need you to give me a dex
I am
save.
actively looking, I will say.
Oh, you are? Then roll me a perception check. Because that means everybody's going to be moving at 1/4 speed. Oh, no, wait, you're a rogue. You can do one activity, stealth as a bonus, and keep moving. So, yeah, you're fine. Never mind. Everybody's just at half speed.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my dice.
Yeah.
Or psionic dice, yeah. Probably a good idea.
13?
15.
You know what? That's not
13. That's not
13?
15. 15.
7 plus...
15.
Yeah. You're good.
Hey, 15. Not bad. Give me a dex save.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
He'll be fine.
14. Oh, no. That one was DC 15. Ridge, you're falling.
Wait. Ah, damn it. Ah.
As you
So,
step
doesn't
forward,
work.
you feel the rock underneath you begin collapsing. And as you try to, all right, just got to run across it, you push forward. Nope. And the second step is also falling. And you are falling and falling and falling.
Do the players have a reaction to this to potentially save him or no?
He was
Gray
60
or
feet
Forest
ahead, wasn't
could.
he?
Oh,
he 60
yeah,
feet
good
ahead?
point. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I
The
can't
rogue
see
went
him.
by
I can't
themselves.
see him out there.
No one saw him?
So,
Nope.
in your mind...
Your
Ah!
stealth is one more than my passive.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen him to cast Featherfall.
So, Ridge,
Can I try to catch myself?
that was the deck save, buddy.
Yeah, I meant if there's a second turn of me
8.
falling.
18 points of bludgeoning damage as you are falling downwards and right into a pile of something squishy. Ah, it hurt though. Your arm's a little ooh.
I have the ability to do that. Whatever, I'll do that. Ugh.
Who is next in line, Gray?
Yup. But Gray, with your passive of 19, hey, there's a hole here. About 10 feet across. You could
The
step
light-
around it though.
Yeah, the light probably
Thanks.
helps.
Yeah.
How far down is it?
You fell 60 feet.
Ugh.
Watch out for the hole.
Oh, thanks.
Huh?
You
Okay.
look down, and with the assistance of the lantern, you see Ridge down there, lying on what looks to be a pile of clothes.
Oh,
What are the
since you're
walls
down
made out
there,
of?
And one guy is taking rope, I'll tie it to mine and you can pull him up.
well, no, I mean, since he's down there, why don't you look through those clothes, Ridge?
Do we know that he's down there?
Gray does, yeah. Gray looks down.
But I mean, the rest of us, yeah.
I shine my lantern down.
Yeah. We'll just go with yes, you all see. Ridge is just
Is
lying on
there-
a pile of clothes with a slightly dislocated shoulder.
Is there anything amongst the clothes?
Roll me an investigation.
Investigation.
Dar, you said you're grabbing somebody else's rope and just...
Yeah, I was going
He'll
to
toss his extra rope to Dara.
combine ropes.
Double snake eye.
Ridge,
Oh.
roll me a D100. I just gotta see something here.
Uh-oh.
Boy,
Nice, don't get rich.
he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I guess since oh, go ahead.
Ridge, as you're looking through everything down here, these clothes seem to be covered in bloodstains. They definitely reek of blood and other bodily fluids. It definitely seems to be some type of like held hoard of other choice things like that. And as you're like moving through and maneuvering things, you do end up cutting your finger on something, and you suffer 3 points of tetanus damage.
Disease.
Yeah,
piercing.
and since we're shining
It's on
lights
you.
and everything, Rich,
Con save, Ridge.
hurry up down there. I don't know if now's the time to play in the garbage. We have stuff to do.
Just convening with my people. And
You didn't
Someone,
ping on an undead.
I lower the rope and pull Ridge up.
no, I was talking about the garbage. And I see what you're saying. That was the player who was slow, not Ridge.
But Ridge, roll me a con save, please.
Oh God, I didn't realize that. Eesh.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. What are these rolls?
All right. You feel a little sick to your stomach. Just a little bit though. You're under the poison condition.
Because of the tetanus?
Yeah.
Hey,
She got
So
that
you-
booster shot.
You see the rope is just lowered down in front of you, Ridge.
Grab the rope.
He's not even pulling himself up. He's just like lifts. He's
Ridge.
just holding on.
Ridge, you should be careful. In garbage, usually a Dianoga will slumber down in there, so hopefully you don't mind tentacles.
Patsy, help me out here.
Okay.
Pull him
I
up.
don't even know what that is.
Ridge, just give me a strength check or athletics check to hold on to the rope. The DC is 10, but you do have disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Oh God.
You start pulling him up, and about 5 feet up, he lets go of the rope. Yeah, you're gonna have to use 2 hands, buddy. And then the two of you manage to drag him up.
And once he gets up there, he gets.
There was a hole there. There might be others.
Oh, might I suggest that we don't always go down the holes?
You know, it's probably a good idea.
You don't necessarily want to go into every hole you come across.
129.
Or you could.
My.
Did you not see it?
I'm waiting for it. I'm sure he's looking at the button right now.
No, I'm not pushing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did you see the hole?
Did I see the hole?
Well, obviously he did. He went down there to play with the stuff.
Yeah, that right on the money. I just lost my footing on the way down. No, I didn't see the hole. Must be a off day.
Well, maybe next
Ray,
time just
you,
wait. for us.
You're a bit more observant than me, though. Maybe I should stay with y'all.
And I only have one eye. Think
Yeah.
about that. Just gonna.
Ridge looks like he's contemplating his life.
Yup. Welcome to D&D. But anyway, you all circumvent the second trap within the netted formation. I think this is a good place for us all to go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If you are interested in supporting us a little bit further, then you can go ahead and become a member here on our channel for $2 a month starting. You also gain access to some really cool emotes that you can take anywhere with you on YouTube and just show them off wherever you would like. In addition to that, if you are interested in supporting our community a little bit further, you can always join our Patreon. Get into our Discord server, hang out with all of us, and even join any of our games. We have 2 new campaigns that'll be firing off soon that have open slots. We need 2 people each before we can fire them off, so if you are interested in them, be sure to reach out and let me know. Alrighty, everybody. Where last we left off, the party had realized that Forrest had interacted with this fabled creature, the Hound Master. At least for a moment. And it seemed to have spooked him considerably. You all went over the interaction that he had with it and came to some magical conclusion that daylight is probably your friend against this creature, for one reason or another. And hopefully that turns out to be true for each of you. Huh. You all decided to venture down into the netted formation, realizing we don't have to fight that thing, we just need to get the brooch. Gray immediately casting her spell to sense if there is a brooch within this localized area. Unfortunately, it was not, but that just meant you had to go deeper into the ground to hopefully find it. If it's not within this 1,000 feet, hopefully it's in the next 1,000 feet, which means now you get to travel 2,000 feet down, or 500 feet down, and then ping it up. You know? Laws of averages. Fine. You're a survivalist. You're proficient in survival, right, Gray?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, you might have to make a check, actually, to figure that out. But anyways. You all ventured further downwards and came across the first formation down here that didn't look naturally constructed or magically constructed, one or the other. This looked chiseled, cut, deliberate. And down in this area, there were 3 undead bodies that Gray sensed, and you all moved forward to begin interacting with them. Patsy attempted to acrobatically zip on by them, but one of them bit him on the buttocks. And, you know, we all had to listen to the as it happened. Then, Gray decided to just start stabbing them in the fucking head. But once you pulled the weapon out, it seemed that they reformed, which is kind of a very dangerous thing. You realized at that point that you need to keep them dead, which means leave a weapon inside of their head. Dar's arrows were going to serve that purpose very well, but then Flea got the idea to douse them in some holy water. The holy water seemed to have evaporated their heads completely as you doused it down. Utilizing one of the, 22 bottles y'all had at that point?
I have 19 left.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, only 19. You guys got to be sparing with that, okay? Don't take any baths in the holy water or anything. But anyways, you managed to kill the 3 of them, hopefully permanently, before venturing further down. Ridge, who was in the lead, fell into some type of hole that he didn't realize was there, collapsing downwards about 60 feet into a pile of clothing, and as he was rummaging through, cut his hand on something and doesn't realize what it was, and maybe that's for the best. But now he feels just a little upset in his stomach, and body aches a tiny bit. It's nothing too terrible. After a little bit of effort from Patsy and Dar, Ridge realized he still has to put in the tiniest bit of effort by holding onto the goddamn rope for them to pull him up. And once you all are back up here, it's easy to circumvent that hole. You walk around it. Now you're all on the other side, and this is where we begin, everybody.
Well, perhaps you should stay with us for the next bit.
That's probably a good idea. I guess the stealth option's probably out unless we're actually gonna continue doing that.
think we should at least try to be quiet.
Well, with this group,
It's worth a shot.
Patsy's just standing off to the side, open mouth breathing.
Oh no, it's a mouth breather.
Ridge is just gonna reach up and close.
You just hear like,
I wanna breathe.
Well, I'm going to go quietly, and we still need to get lower down so I can try to find that brooch, so...
Lower down. Oh, I thought you meant you wanted to go in the hole for a second. I was like confused.
Yeet.
Oh, are we stealthing?
Apparently.
Stealthing
Well,
into the
not
hole,
all
or-
of you. Are you all gonna sneaky your way down in there?
Here's the thing. This Houndmaster is probably gonna find me, regardless, guys. I don't think me stealthing is gonna do anything.
Well, I think if we just think about moving quietly, it'll be really.
Okay.
Wait. I think if we just move. I think if we just think about moving quietly, we'll be good.
I just miss.
Did you get that, Joe?
Yes, I see. One, two, three, four. We're missing two of you. Oh
You
yeah,
gotta roll
Dar.
for-
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna redo it. I'm halfling.
You're a halfling.
Woo!
You're a halfling.
Woo!
Jeep.
Oh my god.
How
what I
many
roll
times?
this time?
You rolled a 24, so a little worse for you.
No.
I got
Plus
a nat
60 divided by 6. So the group's average with the nat fucking ones in it comes out
No,
to
there's-
29.
Oh,
There's
it's
only one
nat
nat one. Yeah.
one
But it
nat
still comes out to 29. Gray, however, no matter what, you fail.
Yep.
And no matter what happens, Flea and Patsy will succeed in their stealth check. I just now imagine, like, Freak the Mighty moment of, like, Flea sitting up there. Like, just... Nobody else read that book? That was, like, one of the only summer reading books I actually read, cover to cover. It was so good.
No, I can't say I have.
Wow.
Mine was a fine balance about about India in the 1970s. It's horrific. But
Yeah,
it
sounds
was
bad. Freak the Mighty was awesome. But anyways. You all begin moving forward. Cat's gonna break
Listen.
things.
Thought something happened.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Attack
yeah,
the
good
party.
timing, Gray. Dex... No, fuck.
I thought
So-
someone pulled like a hamstring or something. Just out of nowhere, it seizes up.
Ah,
No, just cat out of nowhere.
pins and needles, pins and needles. Shockingly, even though I'm fat, I don't have pins and needle issues because I drink so much fucking water. Apparently that helps with it. I don't understand.
Mhm.
Water, good. But anyway.
Water good.
You all continue venturing down this slope. And at some point, as all of you are walking, the slope becomes a little bit more steep, making it so you kind of have to hold on to the sides of the walls as you are going downwards. Gray, through this endeavor, not having good depth perception really fucking sucks, as you kind of stumble and scrape your armor and bits against the different sides of the stonework as everybody's venturing downwards. Ridge, you notice Gray does not seem to be that incredibly nimble down here.
I'm not nimble to begin with.
Yeah. We might be at a slight disadvantage. If you want to C for me, and I can be nimble for you. No, that doesn't work.
Why don't we just use the light? This way we don't have to worry about anyone being really nimble. We just say fuck it to stealth, and we can see.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree at this point.
Because at this point,
God's forbid I landed in something other than clothes. That might not have been good.
true.
Yeah, you looked sick.
Yeah, that wasn't the clothes. There's something else down there that was rusty and sharp.
I'd still say keep an eye out for any more of those holes, but at least this way we can move a bit faster, because walking on my toes and trying to sneak about is going pretty slow.
So, as you're all going down this slope, the two of you in the lead, you notice a red glow from around the corner, emanating up into your path. Seems to be getting closer.
Red. You got any way to hide us quickly?
I'll close the hooded lantern.
Now that your lantern is no longer giving off a hue, all of you see this reddish glow from some type of light source moving towards you all.
Go for it.
Let's pretend like we're those bodies stuck in the rock. Everyone just go limp and play dead.
That's an idea, but everyone get against the wall.
You all stick yourselves against the wall.
I am going to cast Silent Image to make it look like there is just more rock surface in front of us.
Ooh. From around the corner, you see an individual walking, holding a stick with a lantern at the end of it. The end of the stick is giving off a red glow from inside of it. This individual looks tired, lanky, frail. Very greasy and oily hair, and there appears to be a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow moving in on their face, though they appear to be human as they are walking up. Their eyes are very, very saggy and tired.
To waste it. Since we've already I need to recast this anyways. What's up?
Nothing.
Gonna-
Fine.
Keep in mind, if you take an action, you're going to be breaking your stealth. Oh yeah, reroll your stealth because you broke it by casting your spell.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Does the rock wall help with this?
I'll give you advantage, sure.
Gray's just gonna step out from the group.
Okay. You step out from behind a wall.
Shalom.
Are you one of the druids that are protecting this place?
The individual just kind of keeps walking. They look exhausted beyond belief. No shoes either, walking through the stone.
Is the light that's coming from? Is it from like a rock source? Like you said, a rock source, right, Joey?
No, it's coming
like,
from inside of a
torch?
lantern that's attached to a stick.
Oh, okay. Can I cast prestidigitation and just snuff out the torch?
Oh! Roll that spell in chat for me. I need to see if that works.
Want to take bets on whether it's going to work or not?
That's up to y'all.
A pizza. I bet a pizza it works.
All right, I'm going to say it doesn't.
You're gonna say it doesn't? A pizza? Can I
How
can I
can
get
I-
in
how
on the
can-
bet, guys?
How can I bet?
That's,
No, you no.
We didn't specify what size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, just a
Here's
piece
a
of
bagel
cool.
bite.
Here's a
It's
24
Oh,
inch.
come on. At least give me pizza bites. Bagel bites suck.
You're right.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah. Anyways, you cast Prestidigitation.
Sorry, I just have to say, I saw someone who, in their ice maker of their fridge, put pizza rolls instead of ice, and so you would like hit the dispenser and it would dispense pizza rolls.
That person's a fucking genius.
Yep.
I knew it would be worth it.
Oh my god.
Just like get like a bowl and like brrr, and then like right in the microwave.
Oh my god.
But anyways. Lee, you owe them a pizza. As he casts Prestidigitation, the light is snuffed. And immediately as that happens, the individual walking collapses to the ground, holding onto their knees, and just lies against the side of the wall.
Are you alright? Gray is gonna run over and
Voices
check
stop.
them.
The voices stop. Voices stop. Voices stop. Voices
you-
stop.
Are you okay?
Okay, this guy's.
They all stopped. Yeah. The light's gone. The light's gone. He can be here. Light's gone. And they start trying to run away from you, Greg. Would you oppose athletics?
Yes.
All right, go
Well,
ahead and roll.
You get the strong thing too now.
Yeah, I do.
I am a cleric, and I say stay.
Ooh.
Disadvantage because they are beyond exhausted. That's good because one of them was a nat 20. Two, they're trying to like push against you, but the frailty of their body is not allowing them to break out of your grip, holding them still, and they don't seem to recognize there's a person in front of them. They are beyond terrified, and Flea, you recognize that look as the look Forrest had on his face before you knocked him out of it.
Forrest, you looked like that earlier today when you were giving me the silent treatment.
Yeah, good point. I'm gonna go up and just.
Slap hard in the face. What? This.
He had one health point left.
And I'm
The
gonna
individual-
pull out the moonstone, so there's light. Maybe.
No, the moonstone only reflects when it's nighttime.
I think. Okay, because the moonstone was going on. Okay, oh, because it's not nighttime right now. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's daytime. That's how you'll know what time of day it is.
Dope. I was hoping it would work. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see if it
So
works.
the individual is slapped in the face by Forrest, who immediately looks at all of you. What's happening?
Dar, open the lantern, please, or Ridge, or someone.
Wait.
We're here to retrieve something, but we came across you. Are you okay?
You're here for the Spauldings as well?
No.
Oh.
Are you a minor, sir?
No, I'm an adult.
Damn it.
Eat me too.
All right.
221.
I meant a miner of minerals and rocks, hired by the Spauldings.
No, I'm a hunter they hired.
So, when
Why
you
did
say...
you-
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
When you say here for the Spauldings, do you mean here to retrieve a Spaulding, or do you mean here on behalf of a Spaulding?
They hired me to hunt some beast in their cave system.
Have you seen this beast?
The eyes immediately go wide, and you all see like they're falling back into that psychotic worry.
Nope.
Slap hard again. Ah.
Here, hang on. Here. And I'll pull out a ration and give that to them.
They begin like very gingerly ripping off pieces and chewing and eating it. I saw it, and it came after me, and I ran. I ran. It's that thing is no beast. It's something else.
What is it?
I don't know.
Was it
No.
on 2 legs or 4?
Had 2 legs, 6, 12, so many arms. I just ran as fast as I could, and it looks over at the lantern. No, you extinguished it. And he goes over and starts trying to open it and reignite it, grabbing at different stones and like smacking them against one another.
What was that for?
He doesn't go near the light. He doesn't like this lantern. I found it. It was lit, and when I got into its glow, he couldn't get me. And he just keeps slapping stones against it.
Does prestidigitation cause it to light back since it took it away?
No, it does not.
Oh shit!
Where did you find the light?
It wasn't a natural light, it was a red light.
It was down further, deep in here. I don't know how high up I am. I heard these voices. They were telling me where to go. They were telling me I need to escape. And they were leading me up here.
It's interesting.
Have you seen seen any like actual structures of like people that may have lived in like quarters, rooms, anything? Or has it just been all caves that you've wandered through with a red light for God knows how long?
Roll a history check to see how much they remember.
Guidance.
Sure. All right, roll your d4. They rolled shit, obviously disadvantage. And they're not the smartest.
One. I don't like it.
That comes out to an 11. There were rooms. Cool. Different places. Skulls left on display on pikes.
He's killed the druids.
And there was a chamber. When I was sitting in the glow of the lantern, he seemed to be in the chamber across from it. Side of some crystal staring at me the whole time. He stared at me for 2 days.
So, he's not free?
I don't know.
Nothing
He chased me before I got to this lantern, and now it's gone. Now we are all going to die down here.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't lose faith just yet.
You know, you can get out of here.
Where?
Straight up the way that we came down, and it takes you out to the side of the mountain pretty high up, but
I won't lie, that in your current state, that might be a tough climb. Maybe, we're going down further. Which way did you come in? Did you climb up, or did you come from the bottom?
There was a way in here under the Vindicus pool. Behind the waterfall and in a cave. How we got in here.
We?
My other adventurers. There was 4 of us.
were they the ones whose skulls were displayed, or?
No, I haven't seen them. One was brought down here to be a miner, and I am the tracker and hunter. They told me there was some beast here.
Wait, you
The
said
other two are... One was a priest, and the other, she was a bard. He hunted them first.
Could you describe them for me real quick?
The miner was balding a little bit.
Is that another family? In the
Sad
bottom area?
eyes. But strong arms. The priest was thin and fragile, elven. And Delilah. Round face. So beautiful.
Did they like to submerge themselves in rock?
Tact, please.
To answer your question, that is exactly what those three individuals look like.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
boy.
what I was
Luckily-
leaning towards.
Their faces are no longer there, so he won't recognize them.
Maybe you shouldn't climb up.
Not staying down
Do you-
here, he's already seen me.
Well, making the climb down won't do you much good either. It's a little dangerous. We have the numbers. Worst case scenario, you can run in front of us if we have to run away. But let's not send you off to make a climb that you're not prepared for. Do you think you could recognize the way out if you start seeing it?
I don't even know how long I've been down here. This is the
Several
only thing
days.
I've been able to eat since I found the lantern.
How... Gray, you're a medical person. How many days does he look like he's been without food and nourishment?
Medicine check, please, Ray. Ray? Ray is actually Gray's twin sister. 26. By your estimate, he's definitely a survivalist in some capacity. He is nourishing himself at a very slow and deliberate pace, talking quietly enough to use as little energy as possible. Like, his body is in starvation mode, where it is doing everything it can just to maintain life. By your estimates, he's probably been without food or water for about 4 days. Which means he has 4 levels of exhaustion.
Well, 4 days. It's gonna be difficult for him to do anything.
Here's what we're gonna do, pal. As long as everyone else agrees. I mean, he can't come with us.
I don't think we can send him off on his own.
His only bet to survival is to go out that way, and I'm not walking. I'm sorry, but I'm not having him stay with us. He's barely on 2 legs. We have to walk even slower.
Listen, I can get back in contact with you, so if you want to climb out, be safe at the exit, I can contact you, and whenever we're done, and I know for Patsy the climb wasn't difficult, and we could come and get you down.
Can I have a bit more,
Yes.
Water?
And Gray will,
Philippe,
hand
do you still have
over.
a good berry?
Here, take one of these berries. It'll help nourish you. It'll help replace the food and water. that you see.
Ouch!
he'll pop the berry in.
Does
He
he have
feels-
a pack or anything?
No.
Okay.
You see that there is a massive 4 claw mark gash across his back, and his leather armor, his pack, his clothes were all ripped through with that gash. Forrest, that looks to be about the size of the hand of the hunt master, so. Or hound master, so.
Is there some rock on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up
Mm-hmm.
and cast light on it
Bing.
and hand it to him.
I thought you were gonna smack him in the head.
We're gonna take this thing from you because you're not gonna stay in this cave anymore. You should go back where we came from. Just head down the tunnel, watch out for the hole, and get outside.
How far have we traveled so far?
About 2 hours worth. Well, you've been awake for 2 hours. You've been traveling for an hour and a half.
Less than a
So,
mile?
less than a mile, yes.
I'm
Less than
going
half
to...
a mile, actually.
Good. I'm going to connect Ridge, Gray, Forest, and this guy.
Why do you keep giving it to Forrest? You know he doesn't want
Yeah, that's a good point. Ridge, Gray, Patsy, and this guy. I'll explain in his head. Listen, it's an ability I have. I'll keep tabs with you. You should be able to stay in contact with us until you get to the edge.
Delilah could do this.
Oh God.
He'll
Really?
take the stone from you, and when he touches your hand, Forrest, you immediately see the frightful gaze of the Houndmaster. And based off of his reaction, he saw that too. You're marked.
Yeah.
Best not to have two marks.
No. He kills in order of his marks. I'll get as far away from here as possible. As long as I'm alive, he can't kill you.
Do you think you have stuff you can carry? Can you carry something? Or do you think you can't carry anything?
I can try.
Do you want climbing gear and some rope?
Yes, please.
I'll give him a set of climbing gear and my 50 feet of rope.
I'll hand him just a single dagger. It's something. And I'll also hand him 3 days of rations.
I mean,
something.
No, he'll take off his leather and just tie it in a knot that makes it into like kind of a side satchel that sits. It's kind of like a purse. Like he's a survivalist. He knows how to make do with what he has. He's definitely not new to surviving, but he's definitely way outside of his pay grade. That's clear as day.
Just be safe. Get out while you can quick. I think it should still be daylight out. You should be clear.
He can strike you if you touch him.
Quick question.
But he doesn't want to kill anyone out of order from when he sees them.
Okay. And if
You're
he
muted,
just wants
Forrest.
to like,
Sorry, Forrest was speaking first, but he was muted.
Go ahead, Fleet. You're good.
a quick question. So, he just wants to remove the skin from someone. Does he? He doesn't kill them as well, does he?
I don't know.
Okay, just wondering.
He'll just start walking up the path.
While he's walking up the path, like once he's out of sight, I'll in his head again just say, I'm right here. If you need to talk, we can communicate.
Joey, that last piece of information, he can touch you or can't touch you.
He can. If you touch him, he can strike you.
Okay, all right.
But he doesn't seem to want to kill out of order.
Gotcha.
Whoever
Yep.
he's
I just
seeing.
wanted to make sure it wasn't like I get close to him and I'm seeing.
Well, I mean, that was one of the things Gray mentioned. Getting right up on him was one of the safest spots to be.
Yep.
But now you at least know until this guy is dead, at least he's not focusing on killing you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dar, looks like we'll need your bow skills. They should come in handy.
Oh no!
Wait,
we
you
lost
said
him.
Being
And with
close,
that, Flea kills Dar.
being close to him was the safest place we could be. Was that what you said?
That was what I told you. Yes. Being close to him was one of the safest places you could be. Welcome back, Dar.
Sorry, my Zoom went weird. Sure. Happy to provide my bow.
Very well. So, who is picking up the lantern? And to give you an idea of what it looks like, it is a 5-foot-long pole made out of some green-colored wood with vines growing around it. At the top of this lantern, there's even more vines that go downwards and envelop into what appears to be a cage. In the center of the cage, there is a wick, but no oil and no bowl to hold the oil in. The wick looks completely unburned.
I have a strange hunch seeing it. I'll grab it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand it to Flea.
Flea, your brother is offering you the pole.
Yeah, it looks a little unwieldy. I'll go ahead. I'll try.
All right. Flea, can you roll me a wisdom check?
Yeah. Okay, wisdom.
Fireball.
Check, not a save, just a check, right?
That is correct. 9. As you grab hold to the shaft, having to use both hands because it is significantly bigger than you, Flea. Yes, of course, as you are accommodated with, too. You feel a presence move into your mind. Light. And Flea, you will lose a 3rd level spell slot. And immediately the lantern ignites with a greenish glow.
Greenish glow.
Yeah.
Green.
The Green Lantern.
240. That was a good one, Jason. That was good.
Thank you.
There we go. It looks like we've got the green light.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
240, what, 1?
Yeah. Nah, still 240, damn it.
Damn, 2 at 240.
I had a hunch that it might be something from the druids. God, I like playing smart people. Because I can...
Right?
I can be smart.
You get to know shit. It's great.
I get to be smart.
But yeah. The lantern is giving off a glow within a 30-foot radius, centered on Flea. The green light kind of tickles at all of your skins. And Flea, after this session, I'll tell you what spell you now have access to.
Oh. I didn't know if that would actually work. Flea, how did you light it?
I don't know. I just kind of thought about it. It said something, and I think I thought, sure. I don't know.
Hang on, it said something?
Well, I thought something. I don't know if it actually said anything. You said here. I picked it up. I thought mine. And lit.
Okay.
Imagine a green hand.
maybe we go the way he was talking about at least.
Yeah, let's.
So we're at a T intersection right now, Joey?
No, that was just along the pathway heading further down
Okay,
on the steep
all right.
slope.
All right.
You just encountered him.
Gotcha.
So, back in the other formation, or anything change?
How wide is the area that we're in now?
Good 15, 20 feet wide. It's
So we could
it's
still
pretty
do-
big. It's definitely made for a creature far larger than any of you to traverse.
I still think the. I think we should still keep going the way that we were. One person in the front, and then the three of us. And
Ridge, do you keep a connection with, like, do you know if a connection ends?
You can, keep tabs just every minute or so. Just make sure that he's around.
Well,
I'll test the connection, make sure. Do I hear anything from him?
The thoughts seem to be empty, but you do have static attaching to it.
Okay.
He seems to...
I need you to...
He seems trained enough to just not think of anything.
Just in case we, don't hear his screams.
right. We could use the matchstick method next time and figure it out. You could connect with, I don't know, Dar. We can take him out.
I'll say to the hunter, I need you to keep tabs, okay? Just keep talking to us. I want to make sure you get out of here safe.
I'm here.
Good. All right. Check in.
Every about 30 minutes or so, he will say, "I'm here," until I tell you he doesn't.
Okay. And for the record, like, Ridge is like in his head, like he's, like when a doctor's like talking to you, like trying to keep you distracted before he gives the shot, like, oh yeah, how you like? Oh, football, oh cool. Ridge is kind of trying to do the same thing, like get his mind off the horrifying cave that they're in right now.
Off the pain of needles and onto the pain of football. Got it.
Depends on who your team is.
Go, Pack, go.
Gray's thoughts tend to be very, measured and slow. Okay, this, and a lot of it's her talking through what she's seeing and what she's hearing. So it's like, okay, noise over there. That's, a mouse, or that. It's very much like sensory information being processed.
I guess, yeah, we're heading down.
All right, in this marching order.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're all venturing down, the slope does continue to get increasingly more steep. At this point, all of you are kind of walking sideways, holding onto the wall or the floor or anything else to continue your path down here. Still maneuvering side by side by side. Gray, can you make me a survival check?
Seven.
Okay.
As we head back up.
You're not sure
hey,
how
that's
much deeper you are in the ground, if this would be a good place to cast your spell again to try to get it. You've definitely been traveling longer than 10 minutes.
I'll hold off.
Okay. Well, you continue going down, down. And you see that you are standing on top of a ledge. About 40 feet below you is ground.
Dad?
What?
Because
Oh,
it's
ledge
ledge.
and your ridge.
my dad. Yeah. What was that?
247.
Yep.
But you all also feel a cold little bit of water moving up this direction as well. Little bits of moisture in the air that is chilly in the area. Almost like mist.
Oh, poor Forrest. He missed that description.
Sorry, I
247.
said be right back. Yeah, but yeah, sorry.
No, that was part of the pun.
$247.30.
So, what do we do here?
Where are we? Sorry. I had to go to the bathroom so bad.
You're
We
now
are
on a
at
ledge.
We're on
a
a ledge.
ledge with mist in the air, which is the pun.
Does the ledge go either way? Like if we were like to inch across it?
And then there's 40 feet down.
Yeah, it's just 40 feet down.
Okay. We can all just jump off.
Maybe we should just, climb down anyway.
We can all just jump off.
Does there appear to be any type of carved steps, ladders, ropes going down?
No, it's just a sheer drop.
How did he get up here, guys?
That's what I was just wondering.
Mhm.
You're very smart, brother.
Sheer determination.
There might be a loop back to that other path.
Oh. Is there any more rocks or anything around on the ground?
There are rocks up here and rocks down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's rocks.
Anything I could pick up?
Yeah, you can pick up a rock.
Cool.
There's a rock.
Happy!
You have a rock.
I'm gonna grab it, catch the light on it, and just kind of, not hard, just kind of throw it straight.
Can you only have one light up at a time?
It doesn't say. It's not concentration.
Please mute yourself while chewing.
I'm so sorry. I forgot it was high chew, and it's extremely loud.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, you pick up a rock and doink, boop, falls
the
down
only
there.
issue is that light's only for an hour, Joey.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys have you only left him like 40 minutes ago, so he still has light.
Okay.
Still has light. But yeah, so you pick up another rock with light and toss it down there.
Yeah.
Okay. As it goes down there, you all see that there's a little bit of resistance as it falls within about 2 feet of the floor. There's a breaking of water that was so still and so pure, you could not discern it from the open air. Apparently, there is 2 feet of water down there.
Well, we should be safe to jump. Let's just jump down.
Patsy jumps.
I'll jump with Patsy.
Anybody else jumping with Forrest and
We'll
Patsy?
tie a rope and climb
Alright, so
down.
not Gray. Anybody else?
Yep. No, I'm
Alright,
climbing
Rachel's
down
jumping?
with Gray.
Oh, no,
I'm
okay.
climbing down with Gray.
Flea?
I'll jump with Forrest.
Dar.
I'm falling.
I'm watching Forrest to make sure he's advised first.
Alright, the three of you jump down, and Forrest throws a feather in the air
Yep, there you go.
as you three slowly fall to the ground.
Thank you, Joey,
You-
for realizing
Yep.
what I had.
Yup.
Asshole.
What? I said jump.
You hear his voice
Yeah, like-
echoing through multiple caverns now.
I don't trust any of your spells.
Now, the three of you, I will point out, Flea, you're about chest high in this water, 2 feet deep.
Yep.
Wait, what are you, 3.5?
Where is it? I think I was like 211. 211.
211, so you have a foot, so your head. Okay. Like, yeah. High shoulders. in the water.
What are
And
the
the other
chances that
two-
he landed on Patsy? Because he jumped after.
Flee, where you would have aimed on Patsy.
Sure. We'll go for the shoulders.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, Patsy or Flea?
Flee. Yeah, he's aiming for you. You're the platform. He has to reach it.
All right. Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay.
How long is
and,
the rope in a pack?
We'll go ahead and use our game advantage for this one.
Go for it.
God.
I have nowhere I can put this thing.
14. I'll say that's high enough. You kind of like land holding onto the shoulder of Patsy, which is far more rounded than a shoulder naturally is. But Patsy could easily just scoop you up and move you up if you so desire, Patsy.
Yeah, Patsy just kind of positions Flea more securely.
All right. Patsy and Forrest, though, the two of you recognize that this water is freezing fucking cold. And you are now knee-deep in it.
This water's nippy.
Yeah, I can tell. Looks at the bare chest.
Oh, Patsy's nipples could cut diamonds right now.
When couldn't they?
Rested on the rocks.
Fair.
Oh my.
Anyways. So, Dar, you asked the question about rope. What was it?
How long is the rope in our pack?
50 feet. And it's a 40-foot drop.
Oh, okay. So, Zara would tie off the rope and found way to grade to let it go down first if you want.
You will need a pitten to secure the rope. Do any of you have a pitten on you?
I have 10 and climbing gear.
Okay, so you attach the pit. Ting, ting, ting. Remove one of those pittons. I just like saying pitten.
Oh, it's Python.
It's a pitten in my game.
I pit in the pool.
It was stolen by the weakened hobo. Yep, all
Not
of
with
your
my
rope is
passive.
gone. Yeah, right? No, he was a little more terrified for his life than he was interested in stealing.
I just need the alert feat now.
But anyways, you secure the
We were
pitten.
both wrong, by the way.
And the three of you can... No, I'm right. I'm telling you I am right. The three of you climb down. Touching the water. Yeah, this is freezing cold water. Colder than this territory usually feels? Flea, you are the only person not knee-deep in water. And thankfully, because that would have been much more dangerous for you. Yep. There are perks to being a halfling, and there are downfalls. I'm sorry to say, but there are a few.
Downfall, like we just did.
I was about to say, but around forest downfalls are not so bad.
255. Anyways.
You're the one that started this competition.
I know. I did it to myself. With all of you down here, Flea, you're still holding on to your rod with both hands, right? Okay.
Punishment.
Cool. You all look around this open area, and you see these fantastic stalagmites growing out of the floor, reaching up towards the ceiling, and some periodic stalactites reaching down from that ceiling as well towards the wall. Yeah, I learned T from the ceiling, M from the ground.
These are the
Makes
top.
perfect sense. Yeah, T is at the top. It's no. Why couldn't they teach me the important thing in high school?
The
They
easier
taught
one,
me Pythagorean fucking theory.
the easiest way is stalactite. The C is ceiling, and stalagmite is G for ground.
Oh, I learned stalactite. It holds tight to the ceiling. Stalagmite, it's mighty from the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just got
That-
top mud.
Yes.
Thanks, Crystal Cave staff. Shout out.
Hey, we're not sponsored. But we could be. Anyways.
So are
If you
look-
want to make
let
your
me-
D&D caves more realistic.
You look around at this open area, and you see that this pool of water you all are standing inside of, it's a little crystallized on the top, just slightly, like the beginnings of freezing over. And you look around, and in your immediate vicinity, there is no other pathway that you all can discern with a cursory glance. Nothing within 60 feet of you. But this cavern does stretch, periodically breaking up your vision with the stalactites and mites. Very deep.
Do hawks have night vision?
Does it say so? I know owls do.
No. Hawks
Oh,
do not.
hawks do not. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Cats definitely do. Owls definitely do. But yeah, you all are down here. What would you all like to do? You have no idea of where to go or where anywhere leads, but right now you are starting to, you feel very cold.
Yeah, we need to move.
At this point, I would cast Find Object. Or Locate Object.
Another 1,000
And-
feet? Yeah.
Lee's gonna look around, getting the best guess on using his survival skills on which direction to go.
Okay.
I slap Flea on the back with guidance.
Roll me a survival check. All right, so you leap up to slap Flea on the back. So now he's on the top shoulder of Patsy, so... Hey, not bad. Roll your d4.
Hey.
26. You have two
What do you
options.
do? Oh, sorry.
From one direction, you hear what sounds like a wind-like hollow noise that may lead to some either larger area or outside. But in the other direction, you can see the different pieces of Earth, the way they have been moved throughout the ages. A large looming creature could be looking at you through them if it was stalking somebody down.
So I would say, if we go that way, that would be the best place for a boy band to be. And if we go that way, that might be where a monster could hang out. Yeah, Forrest, you beat me into it, chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that one song by that one boy band. See? That's how you know One Direction is nowhere near as good as Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys got like 6 slappers that everybody remembers. Everybody, yeah.
Rock a button. Stop! You're getting stuck in my head again.
I prefer to not go where the monster would be.
But Gray, with your
Ouch.
locate object,
Just hit
there
myself
is a
in the face.
brooch nearby
Oh.
in that direction where the monster could be.
How important is this brooch again?
Very. That's the only reason we're here, Ridge.
Hmm. Well, in for a penny.
Well, it's
Oh, that's all you
This
want
way.
is 1 copper? Deal. You get
No.
1 copper from this trip.
No.
Oh.
yeah. Gray's eye goes from like completely blank back to normal, and she's like, "All right, it's this way."
The blind eye did?
She
Goes white, goes pussy.
What is the fat of a trunk? Okay.
the
Roots?
if anything's never mind. I don't know if I can make that joke on YouTube.
Got
I
a
think I see where
great
you were going.
story for you guys later. Remind me, I'll tell you off.
Oh my god.
Can't wait.
So yeah, you guys are heading over then that direction. Gray, as you are moving through this area, you begin noticing that there are pockets in the ground that go much, much deeper. And at some point, you are going to have to head deeper than this surface level, but not that much deeper. You are the one who's going to have to navigate people around these holes to not accidentally slip into the wrong one.
Leave it to the Virgin to make sure you're not in the wrong hole.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh my god. Can't you?
302.
I just learned so much character info.
On that, Rich is gonna be like, hey, but how's your sex life in the guy's
But anyway, you, with your heightened passive, can navigate people through here much more easily, but they're going to have to follow in a single file line behind you where you are moving. As you are venturing down, over in that general direction, I need each of you in the water to give me a con save.
Can you roll for me?
Yes, I can. Also, Ridge, I need you to roll a separate con save. Alright, so your 20 was for the water. And I need another one.
Oh, okay.
I'll use advantage since it's hanging out.
And I guidance myself, so...
Okay. Ridge, what's your passive?
Passive perception?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. So... guidance doesn't affect your saving throw, Gray. Yeah. 8. Gray, you're starting to feel incredibly cold. The environment that you were made for, you grew up in. This temperature was not an option, even in the darkest depths of night. And it is becoming very distracting to you. Gray, you are under 1 level of exhaustion until you complete a short rest at a campfire.
Dark Souls, eat your heart out. Kiss a campfire.
Ridge, however, which hand were you investigating with?
Oh, I guess it would have been left.
Left hand? Okay.
I mean, he was kind of like sifting through, so
Yeah.
I'm going to roll
So-
a D2.
Yeah. 1 is left, 2 is right.
I'll just do D4. So 1 or 2 is left, 3 or 4 is right.
Sure. Left. All right.
Left.
Is that your dominant hand, sir?
No, it is not, though.
Okay, that's good. Your left hand doesn't seem to be responding very well to you commanding it to do things.
Move.
You look down at it, and it seems to be a little solid.
Like, how solid? Like, it's getting stiff or rock solid?
Roll me a medicine check.
Gray, can you look at this?
Look at... and I'll take a look at it.
Oh, it's
19.
now.
Okay. Gray, you can roll yours. Disadvantage, though, because you're...
I'm also going to guidance myself.
Yeah. All right. 13. So, Ridge, even though you rolled higher, you know less about medicine in general. This stiffness in your hand, like, it's still a little squishy, but it definitely feels much more stiff and solid than your hand usually feels. I mean, you touch your hands all the time. You know, crack your knuckles and practice throwing your side blades and all that jazz. Like, you touch them all the time. It's definitely more solid and callous feeling. And that you also notice that cut on your pinky finger, it's like really solid around that cut. Gray, this seems to be some type of petrifying poison.
Well, shit.
There may have been some sort of poison on some of the weapons that were down there, or it may have killed something that has a natural poison, like a basilisk.
Oh boy. You wouldn't have any spells for that, would you?
We have to cut it off.
I'll cut you first.
Don't be so quick.
I don't.
Oh boy. Mechanically, what does this mean, by the way?
It means every hour that you are moving or resting, you are going to have to roll another con save to see if the petrification continues across your body until the poison is removed.
Ridge, are you letting us know about this or no?
I mean, if I'm noticing this over time, yeah.
Oh, it was in your mind. You're saying
What was
this to
that?
her? Were you saying this to her in your mind?
No, I guess I would have been talking out loud for this one.
And out of character, this would take a greater restoration.
No, a lesser restoration. Remove poison. Those things can do it.
I already cast lesser restoration on him.
When?
Yeah.
When I got him out of the thing, he's
tetanus.
You cast that? I thought you healed him.
No, I didn't heal him.
Oh,
I cast
never
restoration.
mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Ignore me. I thought you healed for some reason. I was confused why you lesser restored it. Yeah. No.
Yeah, because he looked sick, and so that's why I did that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Never mind. It's gone. Then we'll just roleplay it that at this point, the wound on your hand finally drips out a black little tiny piece of blood that, bloop, and now you feel fine.
Lee was about to offer you some alone time if you needed it.
I mean, the strength. You know what? Never mind.
No need to sit on your hand.
I have a story.
Why would that do anything?
Is that in character or out?
In character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We know Hocus
It's me
knows.
we're talking about.
Yeah, no. She's the entire reason we got.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, it's a strategy for relaxation. That doesn't work.
So, cutting off blood flow to your hand causes relaxation. Of course, it doesn't work.
Here, Joey, do I notice anything moving over by the direction of the mounds?
Mounds?
Not those mounds.
Really?
Really? Not those ones. Because there was the boy band to the left, and there was the other
mounds.
place.
It gets you.
Roll me a perception check, please. Your passive doesn't notice anything, but maybe.
Stalactite top.
Perception.
Stalagmite mound.
No, probably not. And I'll take it
6?
off. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6.
6.
No. Nothing seems to be stalking you all currently.
So we're marching our way that way.
As you round the corner in this area, Gray, you take note with your passive now that although there is a little raised landing up ahead of you all, there's about a 30-foot gap where it completely falls off deep into very deep water. So if you're trying to get over there without some type of magic or something, you're going to have to swim through 30 feet of freezing cold water.
nice to have like water walking,
Or even shape water, like it's
I was so gonna grab my water spells this morning, and I thought, no, they're gonna laugh at me because we're in a cave. Shut up.
Caves have water. That is a good
I know.
idea. Like,
I always have Featherfall ready because you never know when you're gonna fall.
there's always gravity. It's like
Featherfall, you'll always be happy you have it, even if you only use it once.
Yep.
Don't you, Flea, you can transform into animals, right? Wait, no, hold up. Forrest, your friend. Little bird thing. Can't it carry a rope across?
I mean, yeah, but what are we gonna do?
Tie it to some. Is there anything to tie it to on the other side? Maybe like
What
a
would-
rock?
I don't know if he would be able to tie anything. He doesn't have any hands.
That's fair. Maybe I have to go with the original Flea
I
idea.
ain't got no hand.
And him and I aren't really on talking terms right now.
Do y'all want to be alone, or
No, not Flea. I'm talking about my bird.
that's what I meant?
No, he won't come back right now.
Maybe if you sat on his foot, it would help relax him.
Indeed.
But Flea, is there an animal that you could turn into and swim across and tie a rope?
I don't know. We might all have to try to just swim.
Hey, Flea, you want to go for a ride?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, I'll wait till they decide to go, because I don't want to hurt them.
I was a champion swimmer in primary school. I can try to swim across and tie a rope.
You know, I actually don't doubt it.
A rock, he'll sink. What?
Patsy'll just
Nah.
start tying a rope around his waist, and he'll hand. Well, how long is each rope, Jero?
60 feet.
And it's 30 feet across.
Yeah. I will remind you that you have that really nice feat that allows you to yeet better.
Oh yeah, the water yeeter.
You're just the yeeter.
Yeah.
Eat Flea.
Wait, you mean? But hang on, I think I have special water thing.
Do you have special water thing?
I
know
thought I
you
had
have special lightning
water.
thing.
Wait, storm soul or something? I have like
Something.
special swim speed, I thought.
I have a swim speed, which is awesome.
Yeah, you have a swim speed. But what I was
Okay.
talking about was your throne arm master feat.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so I grab Flea.
You'll have to toss me.
Flea, you are easily palmed by Patsy. What are you
Did
doing?
Are you
I'll
playing
ha-
Patsy Cake?
Oh,
I'll hand my
315.
I'll hand the stick with the lantern to well, someone's gonna need to hold this if
Before you hand the stick over, I just sent you what that spell is and does.
okay, cool.
Before you hand it over.
I don't hand it over.
Just as Flea is in the palm of Patsy, Ridge just walks over. Rope. Keaton. Have fun.
Yup.
I will put the kitten and the rope in my mouth. Turn into a sea lion or a seal. I'm sure they're both under CR1, and
Sure.
dive into the water and swim to the
Oh, so you're jumping out of Patsy's hand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So Patsy, as you're holding him, he turns into this very cute, blubbery little creature you've never seen a sea lion before, and just bloop, into the water, swims. Wait, are you high enough that you can turn into things with swim speeds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I believe so. Let me double check. I'm almost
Yeah,
yeah, because
please.
flying is 8 and yeah.
Sea
I would
lions
allow a
are not
running-
little, by the way.
I would allow a running gecko, if you prefer. The ones that can run on water.
Holy shit.
The Jesus gecko.
Just
Oh,
because
that's
they
great.
look ridiculous running.
Yeah, I just don't know
Well-
if he could hold the rope. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, the rope goes with you when you shake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, do you have swim speeds available at your level?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. So you turn into the seal and swim all the way across. Then, within a few moments, you make it to the other side. Now, keep in mind, everything you were holding, it transforms with you. So you would have had to have been handed the rope and the pitten afterward. But when you transform out of it, you are still holding onto the rod.
Yep.
So it did work like that, just to clarify for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and try to drive the pitten in and tie off the rope.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage, though, because unless you are putting down the rod.
No, I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay, so disadvantage, but you have those fancy
'Cause,
gloves, so straight roll.
Like, because like cursed items, no.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, that guy looked pretty fucking paranoid. Or
Right,
did
okay.
you curse your brother?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Ooh, so
Right.
straight roll came
Ooh.
out to... Yeah, right? I said disadvantage, and you rolled a dirty 30.
30-30.
You end up... You put the rod in your mouth and rest the lantern on the ground as you put the rope around the pit and start hammering it in. And then tighten. Yeah, it's good. You pull the rod back out, you're still holding it. No problem.
I feel like you have to mark that for yourself, Joey.
What? Put the rod in your mouth?
That entire sequence, there were like so many.
Oh.
You put it in, you pull it out, you're still holding on
That
to it.
wasn't a pun. That was just inappropriate behavior.
We'll have that one later.
Innuendos. If we're having an innuendo competition, Hocus wins. It's just...
I will fight you on that. I've been holding myself back on that.
She's also in 3 games, so...
Okay, you know what? I'll have to make up for it then. Let's
Hey, we have
go.
open slots. All right. But anyway. So yes, you all now have a rope leading to the other side. Congratulations.
It may have a problem.
Don't we all?
So everybody...
It's called reality.
Yeah. Everybody.
All right. Going across.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
you're all
So
just
they're
gonna
On over.
swim across, holding onto the
No.
rope? No?
Yet.
How?
What? What do you mean, how?
It's just a slightly raised platform. It's not that high up.
I'm
What I
not doing
love is
one.
like everyone's now going to do their own thing to get over.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do my own thing. I was just waiting for everybody else to get away from me.
Dude, I wish I was level 9 right now. Just throw a knife.
I'm just waiting for them to all move.
All right, people, move. What are you doing? It's a slightly raised platform, only like 2 feet higher than the surface of the water.
But we're out of the water up there.
Up there he is, but none of you have moved over there yet. I'm
No,
asking,
Thunder's-
are you
I stunned.
swimming through the thick of it?
I'm
Thunder's
using
fine.
the rope to go through it.
Okay, so Gray fully submerges in water to go over there.
Patsy does.
All right, Patsy, easy.
Totally.
Ridge is gonna try something stupid.
All right, Forrest,
go for
were
it,
you
Dar?
taking anyone with you, or?
I'll grab Ridge by the ear.
By the
Oh,
ear.
so you're gonna let Gray suffer? Okay.
You went before me, and you wouldn't jump.
Oh, question,
Yes.
Joey. If I'm in my duality form, does the fire help?
I mean, it definitely warms you up a lot quicker after you're out of it.
Okay, then I will do that once I hit the other side. So it's like,
Okay.
out of the water, and then bam, duality form.
So,
Or
Can
what
I-
is this? Campfire.
yes, Dar, what have you been trying to say?
Can I tight rope it?
Tightrope it? You'd have to tie the rope onto something else.
One of the rocks come flag ride. I've learned that.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
That would be you.
Actually, fuck that. There's so many of them nearby. You're fine. Just
Okay.
that is now 3 pittons. You all are down.
Out of, like,
Dar, give me
60.
an acrobatics check.
Again.
Oh yeah, 10. It's not
Oh
graceful.
man.
You hold on to the rope and kind of like put your feet on it and your hands above it as you're trying to like walk across. Then everybody sees like he's doing kind of like a camel like waddle, keeping his 4 limbs very close to one another, and it takes him a while to get across. And as you are moving, Forrest grabs Ridge. Ridge, are you willing?
Surprised, but I guess willing.
Okay.
Not by the
that
ear.
is yeah, just rip, and the two of you leave this loud echoing explosion in the water that shoves against the stone and collapses part of that ledge that you guys were standing on as you both appear on the other side next to Flea. And everybody is across. Gray, as you rise out of the water, everybody notices half your body is consumed in this very slight glowing flame. And it is warming your body up a lot.
I'm backing away because I know this damages anyone in it.
Yep, and then she has 1 angel wing, and that's off to the side. And then I know we talked like the other. I think the other wing would just be permanently broken, so we don't have to do with
Yes.
the whole flight speed thing.
Yeah.
But it is a bat wing that is like permanently broken
Without
on the
the
other
webbing.
side. Mm-hmm.
And,
Huh.
well, Ridge and Dar and Patsy, that's the first time you're seeing Gray like this.
That's new.
Don't get close.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know that she can hurt you if you
Generally-
got close to them?
She's currently on fire, is she not? Ish.
It's warmer.
So there is your once per day ability, but now you no longer are suffering from that exhaustion until you get to a campfire for an hour. It just dried all of your clothes and you. For a once per day ability, fuck yeah, that acts as that.
Mm-hmm.
Here you
So?
go, Patsy. I'll cast Prestidigitation on Patsy. Just
Hey!
dry off.
Now you are
Thank
dry,
you.
Patsy.
Help.
Ridge and Patsy and Dar, since it'd be his first time, do any of you speak Infernal or Celestial?
Patsy does not.
No.
I'm a learned gentleman.
Yes, he does. Which one do you speak, Ridge? Out of character.
Out of character, both.
Okay. So,
Oh.
Gray, tell him what your skin reads.
I have to pull it up.
All right.
But I did so. Infernal says, by right of her line, a darter of darkness within her body is entwined, the power of ours incarnate. And I'll send this to you as well. In Celestial, it says, within this child we place our assurance, blessed is she, this divine occurrence.
It's a rather unique ability.
I'm a bit of a unique thing.
And the three of you would notice at this time, she's not a typical elf. But
Yeah.
anyways, the 6 of you, now that you are up here, you see that this ledge wraps around for a period of time around the exterior of this domed area. There is a small landing where all of you are standing. Yes, that does lead inwards towards what appears to be a ladder that goes down, but you hear something like rushing water at the very bottom of it. Aside from that, the ledge does wrap around the exterior of this room that you're in and may have other avenues leading out. That's up to you if you wish to traverse them. But Flea, you hear something in your head. 4 hours.
Say that one more time, Joe.
4 hours.
4 out? Is that what you said?
4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours. Okay. I look at Rich.
Yeah.
Are you still a seal?
Oh, I'm.
No, he had to de-seal to, yeah. Yo, don't fuck with those things. They're scary.
And I look around me and I 4 hours?
4 hours. I don't.
You're
You're
muted, Forrest.
muted, by the way, mute Forrest.
That's intentional.
I guess, you know, out of instinct, hey buddy, how are you doing? In his head to our friend making his way.
I passed a few dead bodies. But they seem to have no heads anymore. Yeah, I'm great.
All right.
And of course, I assume the shit pile is all of yours. Up here. You guys did pick a specific corner to shit in, as you always do when you go into a cave. You know, you have to designate your shit corner.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's warm and fresh, probably.
Right. All right.
And of course, give him instructions on, you know, which way to turn after the fork and da-da-da-da.
Oh, no, he made it all the way to the top.
Oh,
and
okay.
He will communicate to you. As a heads up, we appear to be midday.
All right.
Probably only have about 4 more hours of daylight.
Yep.
Gives you some safety, though.
Yeah.
Get down while you can. How long did it take us to climb, by the way? It took us about 4 hours, didn't it?
It took you a few hours, and that was all of you at perfect health. Luckily, going down is a lot easier than going up. Phrasing.
Yeah, just try not to. Oh, we gotta do this contest.
But in his condition, it's gonna take him a while.
Yeah.
Is that a cookies and cream bar?
God, I don't know what it is, but white chocolate is just the most disgusting thing to me.
Yeah, I can get it. It really has to be made well. I don't think Hershey's does it right, but that's just me.
No, Hershey's does do right. They're dark chocolate Reese cups. Oh.
I don't like Reese's.
You can... Okay, I'm going to stop right there. That was about to get violent.
I don't like Reese's cups. I like other Reese's things, but their cups aren't the texture I like.
I'm not accepting that statement.
I had my first Reese's pumpkin of the year today.
Pumpkin? It's a thing?
You know what, Rich? Give me a death save for that statement.
Advantage.
No. I'm fucking with you. It's not real. You're fine.
There you go.
Minus 10.
I see.
But yes, they make holiday shapes. So there's a pumpkin for Halloween, and there's the Christmas tree and the Easter egg.
The Halloween ones are the best one, but that's mostly because I'm a basic bitch.
There's
back
no
on
egg
topic, children.
There's no egg one. It's an oval.
It's an
Peanut
egg,
butter for me has to have an accompanying texture, and cups don't do it for me. That's all it is.
So back to D.
I like the flavor. Just that. Anyways, yeah.
I'm going to
What
lower my
size
stress
cup
level.
is the question?
Oh. All right, fine. Y'all want to do this? You know what? To punish you all, Asa, roll a D100. You notoriously roll poorly.
Nice. Here we go. 59.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Why you roll?
God, 5.
Rolled a 5. Yep, that's your guys' punishment.
Oh my god, and you guys aren't the ones that are marked. Fuck.
So,
Was it 4 hours still, Flea?
as you're
do
all
have
out
that-
there,
You do have that backup character, right, Forrest?
Yeah, I do.
as you all are standing in this cave, Ridge, you hear, there's an eclipse. I don't know what this means. And as he is freaking out in your minds, all of you standing on this ledge here, just cascade through this cavern.
Get down
Almost
now.
like a good morning breath.
If it would help, I love Rene's peanut butter cup.
That is very good for you, sir.
It's weird. It has like the eclipse has these weird etchings on the side. It's brown.
But anyways,
I'll be like serious with him. Like, start climbing now. Don't rest.
Forrest, you feel watched.
Terrified?
There is clearly something capable of seeing you right now, and you don't know where it is, if it's even near you. But you're being watched.
I pull out the moonstone.
It begins glowing.
Fuck.
Lee, you still have
whatever
the
y'all
rod.
Whatever y'all looking for, you might want to find it in a hurry.
All
I
right.
know exactly where it is.
So,
Nope.
everybody, when we come back next week, we are immediately jumping into initiative as we have a timed trial on our hands. Let's see if all of you can find the brooch and get it before that creature has a chance to kill its prey.
Oh, not me first. We're good.
Not
Climb,
first.
Climb.
Yup. Players, thank you all very much for playing. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Viewers, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.